Hiding from the Nazis, a young girl writes in her journal. Standing before the House of Commons, a prime minister prepares his countrymen for war. His father, a commandant at a concentration camp, a German boy befriends a Jewish peer. What's life like in time of war? What choices would we make? A UN Secretary General calls for courage and peace to commemorate victims of the Holocaust. A San Diego librarian collects Japanese-American children's letters from internment camps. Each time we hear never again. But what have we learned? What does our response to conflict say about us?
Good morning, 8th grade. Today's Study Sync assignment is divided into two parts. You have just watched a short minute video which gave an introduction to Unit 2. There are 2 pages that you will be opening up, labeled Part 1 and Part 2. In Part 1, you have a blank response page with the words that I have highlighted here in the right-hand column. These words appear on Part 1. We will be exploring the interaction between conflict and community, examining some noteworthy examples from our nation's past and present. And as we develop a focus for this unit, consider how conflict changes communities with the unit's essential question: what does our response to conflict say about us? Using complete sentences, write your initial response to this question. Copy the question in the response box. Place your sentences below it. Again, these words appear on Part 1, the page that you're currently on. Then, after you finish responding to this, click Submit and go to Part 2, which is entitled Blast Conflict in Communities, and that takes you to this page. On this page, you will have a couple of short items which will help you to begin your focus on what does our response to conflict say about us. In the left-hand column, you are going to be given a question that you are going to respond to. And then there is a poll. And after you finish answering these questions, you'll be able to see the results of the poll. There's a number crunch. You click on the question mark and it tells you to what this number refers in accordance with our focus question. Below this, on the right-hand column, is a short background article. This article tells us about how some people are grouped in mainstream society today, and quite possibly why these groupings cause some challenges and conflicts. When you finish, click Submit at the bottom of the page. The page that we're currently looking at is Part 2, Blast Conflicts in Communities, for November 2nd, 2020. Even though these words appear here for the convenience of our videos, they will not appear on this page when you open it up. Rather, these are the words that appear on the blank page, which is Part 1. Once again, your assignment is in 2 parts. Open Part 1 first. Respond to this question. Click Submit. Open Part 2, which is this blast page. Tomorrow, Tuesday, November 3rd, we will continue to discuss what does our response to conflict say about us. Have a great day.